News you may have known, but now will new.
Welcome to Tweakin'.
Breaking news! Sesame Street is now homeless.
And this just in, except for Oscar the Grouch, who's always been homeless.
Let's get tweaking'. It's true. HBO is not renewing Sesame Street.
Bummer.
Ooh.
That's weird.
That's very weird. We're this close to losing Sesame Street, everybody. That's fucked up.
But it makes a lot of sense because HBO is not really like a kid-friendly type of environment.
Yeah.
So I think this might be a sell just to put it on an environment that's more kid-friendly. Maybe Netflix is my bet that might pick it up.
Netflix?
I know, Peacock. Peacock's making moves.
I would assume Disney, because
Disney should.
Disney owns the Muppets. So
Yeah.
I assume that they will pick that up, and that's... Who knows, though? Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll be in a world without Sesame Street. That's weird.
Notable releases for this week are Sonic 3, Mufasa, What If Season 3, and the Mr. Beast games is now on Prime, which has some controversy to it. But speaking of Prime, guess what else also came out on Prime?
Red One.
Yes.
I told all of you.
Which broke the records for Prime on first day release, had 50 million viewers right off the bat. It's gonna be
A Christmas classic. We love to be right.
And then next week, look forward to Nosferatu, which we're really excited about. And then also Squid Games Season 2 comes out, ironically, with Mr. Beast games coming out.
That is weird, isn't it? Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if... He must have known.
I'm sure Amazon knew. Maybe
Yeah,
it
Amazon
makes sense
probably.
to like fight with each other, I guess.
That's very interesting.
Mhm.
I think Squid Games is going to beat Mr. Beast games.
Yeah, 100%.
100%. Also notable, the Superman trailer came out this week, slated for July 11th. James Gunn's take on the DC universe looks pretty sweet. Not gonna lie, it's a lot different in tone compared to the Snyderverse, but I think that's what everybody's looking forward to.
Now, that sounds exciting to me.
Yeah. Matt Reeves is in talks for a Penguin Season 2. That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that, if it's excitement or if it's a little bit of nervousness, because I know that Colin Farrell does not want to be in that suit again. But we'll see what happens. I think ultimately it would be a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, if they got the whole same gang, I think it would be good. But it also doesn't need a Season 2. This just seems like a good segue to the Batman 2. We'll have to see. I'm gonna bet that it doesn't come to fruition.
Speaking of Batman and Batman directors, Christopher Nolan. In another wonderful, juicy I told you so moment, his favorite movie of the year is Gladiator 2.
I'm so glad he came out saying this because so many people are claiming Wicked as the best movie of the year, which I've claimed Dune 2 is the best movie of the year, but you can make a strong argument for Gladiator 2. The world's greatest director said Gladiator 2 is the best movie of 2024, and we have to take his word for it. It is a 10 out of 10 movie, we told you so. Speaking of I told you so, we didn't call this one though. He got knighted.
Sir Christopher Nolan.
Christopher
now.
Nolan. How rude of me to just call him Chrissy, or whatever I called him.
Chris Topher, my man.
World's greatest director and world's greatest knight. He is the Dark
The
Knight.
Dark Knight. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's pretty sick.
that's
Not
pretty
gonna lie,
sick.
that's pretty sick. And that's been like a long time coming. Like, I feel like he's done so well in the past couple decades that he really deserves it. But speaking of long time, The Simpsons have had their 35th anniversary. Jesus Christ. That's
35
crazy.
years.
35
Still
years of
running.
The Simpsons. Wow, that just blows my mind. Like, it definitely makes me feel
That
old.
show continues to blow my mind. For the video game enthusiasts out there, the video game Pacific Drive is now going to get a TV series. You know a little bit more about the game than I do.
Yes, set in Washington State in the Olympic Peninsula. Lots of weird sci-fi stuff going on. Alternate sort of universe, but definitely lends itself to a TV series, I think. Lots of just rich story hanging out there that you could take and do whatever you want with.
That's a lot of news, and it's not even Christmas yet. Which news segment was most surprising to you? Let us know below. You have been tweaking.